It's the first goodie I've found. This is the Thorndike Century Junior Dictionary, 1942. Awesome. It has some imagery in it, beautifully aged pages. This is really neat. So I'm definitely going to take that one. Look at the cover on that. That's cute. That is adorable. It says Androck, made in the USA, with the little ducks. I want that. And y'all know when I saw this, it was coming home with me, given that the hubby is actually HPD. I almost got this little bag for Maddie for her little wood fruit, but I wound up just leaving it. So I was super excited when I found this little Majolica Fitz and Floyd pitcher or creamer, but when I took off the tape on the other side, it was broken underneath. The tape was kind of holding it together. I almost took it. So here's a pretty cool find. Found some Oakleys in very good condition in the box with the pamphlet, with the bag and everything. Super excited about this. And this is kind of what the cart's looking like right now. Nothing crazy, but a haul coming soon. Hey guys, Paloma here, and welcome to the Bates house. So today I'm coming at you with a Goodwill Bins haul. Everything was $50. The awesome thing is I found one item that cost me a few cents that actually has paid for the entire haul because this is already claimed to be paid for. So that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in and see what I found for 50 bucks at the Goodwill bin. Okay, so how it works is everything at the bins in our location is actually $1.19 a pound. The clothes or anything fabric is $2.19 a pound. Once you hit 50 pounds, then it's $1.19 a pound. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of an incentive to buy more stuff instead of leaving it there to go to the dump. That being said, I did pick up a few fabric items and I have a few ideas for them. So let's start over here on this side. The first thing I picked up is this humongous, it looks like corn husk basket. Guys, this thing is incredibly huge. It's probably about 2 feet wide. Like there's really no way. If I put my hand in the middle, it's probably about 2 feet wide. And it was 3.5 pounds, so I paid about $4.20 for this, and that is absolutely incredible. It is so huge. I can't wait to find something to do with it. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So that was the first thing that I grabbed. Second thing that I grabbed is actually going in my Etsy shop. It is the strawberry pie plate, and this one has the recipe on it. It is in fantastic condition, no chips, cracks, scratches, or anything like that. It was being sold for $3.99, but I wound up getting it for $2.40 because it is a 2-pound piece. And these usually resell for about $18. So I was excited about that. Moving on, I found this vintage jar / bottle / everything opener. It was half a pound, so it only cost me 60 cents. And it is a really good functioning piece. It is very nice hardware. It's very sturdy, very durable. The next thing is this adorable vintage duck sifter. This is by the Androck company, and it's made in the USA. It is so freaking cute. and I'm actually probably going to clean this one up and keep it in my own kitchen, but it is a precious little piece, so I did pick that up for 60 cents. The next thing is this awesome Lazy Susan. Anytime I can find super cheap wood Lazy Susans, I pick them up because I do use them. You could turn them into gorgeous pieces super easy and resell them if you need to, but the mechanism on the inside is just so smooth like butter, guys, on these older Lazy Susans, so I always make sure that I snag them. Anyway, this one was 3 pounds and it was $3.60, so yeah, I thought that was great. Found a bag of Scrabble pieces. It was half a pound worth of pieces, so I paid 60 cents for them. It's just really great ephemera or game piece ephemera pack pieces, so I could sell them in my Etsy shop. So I picked those up, 60 cents, not bad. The game wasn't there. There was a big box full of a bunch of games, but a lot of them were open and kind of tore up and beat up because, mind you, these are the bins. So anything that makes it in there is just kind of tossed in there, and then from there it goes to the dump. So yeah, you don't find things in the best condition, but it had its nice, pretty black bag. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll take that. 60 cents, not bad at all. Now the books, I've come to realize, are going to be pricier than what you probably want to pay if you have a store like Pennywise, which I do, where they sell all books 12 for $1, unless they have a specific different price on there. But they are 12 for $1 there. I found amazing books there in that price range. So for me, I have to be very selective about the books that I pick at the Goodwill bins, especially if they're heavyweight, because it might just be too much and more than what I want to pay. That being said, I did get a few pieces that I thought were worth getting. I got the Thorndike Century Junior Dictionary. This is the 1942 edition. It was 2 pounds, so that was 2.5 pounds, so that was roughly $3. And then I got this one, Masterpieces of Literature, 1937 publication. It was 1 pound, so it was $1.19. And then I have this one here. It is a faux hygiene book. It's made to look like it's old, but in reality it's just a spoof on an old book. That one was 60 cents. I got it mainly because it looked kind of cool. Check that out. So yeah, I got that. What I picked up is the Readings from Literature book. It's this one here. It is a 1915 publication, and the person that wrote notes in there was they dated their notes to 1935 and 1936. So that is pretty cool. I'm thinking maybe it was a school book that got passed to the different grades every year. So that was neat. It's neat to find the date handwritten in there by someone that was reading it at the time. Okay, and this one I had to get. It is the Houston Police Department recipe book from 1997. This one was half a pound, so it was only 60 cents. And then I found this, and I thought this would be such a fun little read because we all know and love the Ninja Turtles. Our generation, of course, knows them well. We grew up with them, and our kids grew up with the newer version. Anyway, this is the first battle of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and you can see there it was 99 cents at Target. It's in fantastic condition. So I picked this up just so the boys could read it and see what the first battle was like. And this one is the 1990 print, and it says 99 cents on there. You could resell it for about $6 to $8, I think, if you include shipping and depending on where it's going. Anyway, got this. It was a super cool little find, and it only cost me about 30 cents. So yeah, I thought that was neat. Okay, moving on. I found two, actually there were several containers, but I was really tempted to get more of them, but the other ones had a big slit across the top, like someone set something heavy on them and they cracked, and I knew I didn't need them that bad, so I didn't grab them. I wanted to, but I didn't. These are the Container Store containers. They are stackable with clear drawers in them. These will work great in a craft room, great in your stock room for your shop pieces or whatever you want to use them for. Anyway, this one was $2.40. It is 2 pounds each container. They are very long. They're about 14 inches long by, I don't know, 6-7 inches wide. And they did retail for $12.99. I paid $2.40 for each of them. I thought that was pretty nice. And then the smaller organizers, also the Container Store, they were $7.99 regular price, and I got them for $1.19 because they were a pound a piece. So I thought those were great to add into my craft room, to be honest. And then I found these two Avon aftershave things. It is the Avon Thomas Flyer 1908 Wild Country Aftershave. I don't typically pick up these Avon pieces, but because they looked military, I had to get them because I'm going to put them, of course, clean them up, but then I want to put them in my patriotic cabinet because I thought they were pretty cool looking. So I did pick up those two, and each one of those ran me approximately $1.50 because it wound up being $3 for both of them, so $1.50. And then I picked up the Coleman Light Aftershave Avon bottle also, and that one ran me about 60 cents. It was just super nifty. I love it, so I picked it up. I got this here. This is a all-natural twig wreath. It's got nothing but twig on it to, you know, wrap itself into a wreath form. And this can go for any season. It is a really pretty piece. When I saw it, I snagged it. It only weighs 1 pound 4 ounces, so it was roughly $1.30, and it's a fantastic size. That is so cool. So I had to pick that up. I use a lot of natural elements in my house, and I thought that was a cool, fun piece. I found these two picnic baskets, and if you watch the channel for any time, you know I am a basket case. I love all things baskets. I decorate everywhere with them for all the seasons. I use them to take my personal belongings on our vacations. Like, I use my picnic baskets as luggage, okay? That being said, these are gonna be used for decor. This one is the small one. It was only 1 pound, so it was $1.19. And then the larger one was 1 pound 4 ounces, so it was only $1.50. So that's pretty cool. Less than $3 for those beautiful baskets, and each of them have their closures. You can see that it has a little closure there. That one has them both as well. I used them to bring some of this stuff home today. So that made me very happy. Moving on to this front row here, let's go ahead and start off with this thing. This thing weighed nearly nothing, so it probably cost me like 3 cents, to be honest with you, because I put it on the scale and it like didn't even move. So yeah. Then there was this. This is 3 book covers, 3 durable brown paper book covers. I thought these would be really fun for junk journals, and it only cost about 14 cents for this pack of 3. I thought that was pretty cool, so I grabbed that. Next, I found these Stampin' Up. I couldn't find the year on it. I got to do some research, but these Stampin' Up rubber stamps, they have not been used. You can see that it has the original stamp and the backing, and the paper that, or excuse me, the adhesive sticker that you put on this side to show what your image is on your rubber stamp. And yeah, these typically sell for about $10 a piece. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna put this up in my Etsy shop because I do believe you can resell craft supplies in your shop. I haven't tried to list any yet that are of a specific brand, so I'm gonna have to research that a little bit. If not, it'll probably go up on eBay, but either way, to get them for 60 cents, that was a great price. So I snagged that when I saw it. And then I got this for fellow YouTube friend, sister here on YouTube. Her name is Linda. She has her own channel. She does a lot of thrift hauls as well, DIYs and recipes and kind of everyday vlog stuff. She's awesome. She is a fellow Scorpio, so of course I like her. Anyway, she has a home out in Puerto Rico, and I believe it's in San Juan. So I saw this and I was like, girl, do you want this? Because this is like really pretty. But she didn't have her phone on her, so she didn't answer me. But I got it anyway because it is a gorgeous multi-tile piece. It's adorable. It's beautiful imagery. It is so clean. The frame itself is super clean and nice. And I know she likes to look for pieces like this of her home. So I was excited to get that for her. Anyway, it was only 60 cents. I mean, come on, what's 60 cents among friends, right? And then we have this lemonade art metal tin thing. It looks kind of old. It's kind of rusty and whatever. It's really pretty. I liked it. And I really like the lemonade theme or the lemon theme. But I feel like I like the vintage version better. I have some country time lemonade vintage drinking glasses in my Etsy shop. And I also have some Hank Bog or Boss lemon art on lithograph frames as well. And so I thought this would be a really cute addition to add to that. It is so pretty, even if it's not vintage, it looks really nice. And I like the way it was done. I like the way it looks faded, but it has a lot of bold color to it as well. Anyway, this one was only £1, so it was $1.19. You can't pass that up, right? Super beautiful. Now, next are these vintage chess pieces. Of course, it's not a complete set. This was in that same bucket that had the Scrabble pieces. Again, everything kind of all tossed up and tossed around. Now, these were all in their bag, but it didn't have all the pieces. I didn't care because they are vintage. They are so pretty. I do love them. They have the little green padding on the bottom for sliding it on the board. But I thought these would make adorable either vintage game piece ephemera to add to my game pieces that I have building up, or as decor in my little shelf thing that I have in my vintage game space. I'm not really sure, but either way, they're super cute. They were only 60 cents, and I thought I couldn't just leave them there, so I went ahead and grabbed those as well. Now, the one thing that paid for this entire haul, before we move on to the fabrics and stuff and everything else on that side, are these polarized Oakley glasses. Now, I believe they are 2009. Let me see. 2009, yeah. 2009 polarized glasses. That is awesome. I thought that was so cool. They're literally 10 years old. So it came with the box. It came with a little pamphlet. Came with the little mailing list thing. And then it came with the fabric bag and the glasses. They are in awesome condition. These are already sold. Look at that. And they are sold for 50 bucks. So this haul is paid for. Only 6 ounces. So they cost me like 42 cents. Not even 50 cents. That's amazing. Next, I picked this up for the hubby. He's really into this whole smoker, you know, amazing food thing. And I thought maybe he could put this metal thing to use. I don't know what it is. I just saw it. It's super clean. And I was like, why not? It has a thing on there. It says fill line. It was only 12 ounces, so it wasn't even the full pound. So it was only about 85 cents. That's cool. So I know he's going to love that. Okay, moving on. I found 3 of these 16 by 20 inch Frederick's flat canvases. I don't know how much these cost. I am going to look it up because my boys are really into art. And they're always asking me for canvases, but they're not cheap. And I know Dollar Tree in the Crafter Square line was going to be bringing out some of the like 12 by somethings. And I went to look for some and there was none. And like the whole aisle wasn't even completely put out yet. So I know someone was excited to get them and took them all. But when I see them again, I'll get them there. For now, they have these and they better freaking create something magical. It's 3 canvases. They were £1, 4 ounces each. So roughly about $1.50 a piece for 3 of them. And they are in great condition. Like this is the only one that's got a little smudge on it. Aside from that, like there's nothing. That's awesome. Okay, moving on to some fabric things and then we're just about done. Here is this adorable little vegetable shirt. I think this was hand sewn, guys. I really do, but what I'm gonna do to it is I'm going to kind of cut up this fabric and I'm gonna make Maddie, Princess Maddie, a apron for her kitchen in my vintage game space because I made her a kitchen. I get her all this stuff for it and I think this would be adorable. So I can't decide yet if I want it to be like a half apron or cut it like this and make it like a full little body apron. Oh my goodness, that'd be so cute. So I don't know. I'm gonna decide. I think it's super precious. And I did have to pay the $2.19 a pound though because I didn't get over 50 pounds. Yeah, so this is gonna be a little apron for Maddie. And then whatever other scrap fabric is there, I could turn it into like oven mitts or something. It's so cute. And then next I found this gorgeous pale to olive green, kind of like a pistachio to olive green, peach couture sheer scarf. It's an infinity scarf with hummingbirds on it. It is so gorgeous. Because this is my color, guys. Like, I'm wearing green today. This is so pretty. Oh, that's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no stains, no holes, no anything. I just saw the green popping out and hummingbirds, and I like both of those things. So I ran over to check it out, and I was like, oh yeah. And it was lightweight. I was all about it. And I guess it must have been a bird day for me because I found this one with these little birds on it. It's Massimo, medium-sized little top shirt dress looking thing. I would probably wear it with leggings. It is so precious. And this one was only a few cents. I mean, there's no weight to it at all. But it's got all of its little buttons. It's got the little tight quarter sleeve or 3/4 sleeve, and then the little flared bottom, and then tight on the waist here. It is really pretty. I couldn't pass it up, so I did get that. I found this Francesca's, I think. Let's look. Francesca's. What's the material? Francesca's, like knitted. This is so pretty. Kind of like poncho thing. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I have blankets all over my house year round. I have sweaters all over my house. I love the fall season because I love layers. So this is gonna be amazing to just throw on, leave it on a hook, throw it on when I wanna step outside and enjoy the crisp, cool fall weather. You got the little like poncho space for your head and these little tassels down here. It's a gorgeous piece. So I did pick that one up. I was super happy about that. I found two Anthropologie Home either napkins or handkerchiefs or something. I don't know. But here's the Anthropologie tag. There you go. I found these two, and I know Anthropologie is such a big deal. I can't tell if the light is washing it out because it looks really pale yellow, but it's like a really vibrant, almost mustardy gold kind of yellow. So there's that. And then there's this one. These were in two totally different bins. I found this one first and I was kind of bummed because it was the only one, and then I found this one. So I might just sell them as junk journal fabric. You know what I mean? Because we can use these for junk journal covers. We could just chop up the fabric and use them as bits and pieces. Has gorgeous imagery on it and embellishment with the little threading and stuff. I love this. I love the little tassels that come on it. It's just really cute. So I did pick those two up, and I'll probably do that, resell them for fabric. And then I found these two blue buffalo check whatever pattern curtains. These are so pretty, and I do think they were handmade. The stitching is very simple, nothing overcomplicated at all. This is what the ends look like. I really do think they were handmade by somebody. They did a very good job. They're both the same size, very clean, no stains, really pretty. I like that blue color. I don't use the blue color. I've been gravitating towards it, but I know I'm not gonna use it, you know, year round in my house. So I might resell these as well, probably in craft supplies as well, because you could repurpose the fabric. I'm not positive yet though, so we shall see. And then I got this for the boys' room. I found one crocheted blanket that I know they love having in their game room, so I decided to get them one for their bedroom. It's just one that they can toss around the room instead of messing up their beds, and they can have it whenever they want it. It's a beautiful tan and blue, black, brown, grayish kind of color thing going on here, and I like the little white tassels. All the tassels are there. There's no holes on this. The extent of the damage is like this, where I could just knot it and snip it. But aside from that, there is nothing wrong with this, and it is a gorgeous piece. These things can go for quite a bit of money, so to get it for just a few bucks, I thought that was pretty awesome. So that is pretty much it for my Goodwill Bins haul for the day, guys. I really enjoyed going there. And the best part about it all is when it works out in your favor and something sells and pays for your entire haul, and then I can get the rest of the stuff. It's very exciting to kind of give these things a new life. So that is it for this video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and join us for the next video. Also, hit the notification bell if you haven't, whether you are just subscribing or if you have been subscribed or if you're just a new subscriber, and become a part of what my brother calls the notification squad. I guess that's what the young people say. I don't know. I guess that means you're one of the people that get notified when I post. I don't know, y'all. Too fancy for me. Share this video with anyone else that you think might enjoy watching. You can follow me on my Instagram and my Facebook group at The Bates House. Also, my Etsy shop will be down below for you guys. It is Bates House, one word. And for now, guys, that's pretty much it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Hey guys, so I'm home. I'm kind of home. I'm walking down the street. Boogie is about to be home from school, and I'm going to unload the truck. I have to say it's been a fun day going to Goodwill and King Dollar, considering how crazy things were the last time I tried to go. Wow, okay, so I've already gone to the gym, and I came out to the branch to get a little bit of the Goodwill Bins content for you guys. And it is literally 10 o'clock in the morning, and look, there is no sign of the sun, like, at all. It is dark. I feel like it almost looks like it's about 8:30 in the nighttime or in the evening. Like, this is crazy. But I'm gonna run in here and see what I can find, and then after here I'm going to King Dollar. Crazy. Well, on a good note, we are actually experiencing fantastic weather. It's still hot, you know, but it's, I guess, cooler for Texas. It's 90 degrees, so that's pretty great. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this kiddo, and we are going to get everything inside. It's hot, Diesel. It's hot outside.